Coach, your thoughts on being back in Tulsa? Had 2 programs here, and I'm sure you're getting a lot of phone calls from folks.
Of course, we had a great time. We were here 7 years, had a great time. A lot of friends around still, and ex-players, but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to bring my team back, and it's been a goal every year to try to position yourself where you can play close to home in the first 2 rounds, and this was the best situation for us. And Oklahoma hasn't been good. At least Oklahoma City hadn't been good to us in the postseason, so we need to change that this weekend.
This is kind of the calm before the storm. How are the guys?
Oh, they're loose. I mean, it's not really that difficult to get them loose right now, but they're excited though. You can tell. We've had pretty energized practices. We haven't gone long, but they've been pretty energized.
What do you think of the president picking you to win it all?
Didn't he do that last year too? We're going to prove him right this year, so or at least try to. But yeah, I don't put much stock in that stuff. But I hope he turns out to be a very wise man.
Hey, Coach, when you think about Tulsa, I guess what stands out more? Is it the Elite 8 or those 18 L's that you've talked about a few times in the first year?
No. Trust me, I don't think about the 18 losses in a row that often until you guys remind me of it. But those were great years at ORU, great years. And, we ended up winning 31 of our last 38 there, which was a great accomplishment. And then going to Tulsa and having that great team that went to the Elite 8 and, in all honesty, should have been in the Final Four. Those were great times. And yeah, those are great memories and everything. And certainly I think of those players all the time, especially when I'm back in the area.
When you've been around long enough, you're going to have connections all over the place with a lot of people, but is it even weird for you to see the last 3 Illinois coaches right here in this pod?
Yeah, they've always said the committee has a strange sense of humor, and because you see things like this happen periodically. And, we've stayed away from Illinois for 7 years. So, law of averages has to catch up sooner or later. And UNLV is a team that's been in our bracket the last 3 out of 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. So that didn't surprise me at all. I don't think it's an easy draw. Of course, there's no easy draws, but I certainly don't think any favors were passed out because both those teams are very capable of playing at a very, very high level. But we got to worry about the first game, and certainly, we're not playing a 16 seed. This is what's a little bit different. We're playing a 15 seed by every standards every year. There's 16 teams on the 16 line. And those 4 teams are playing games to play, so naturally BU would have been a 15 seed last year. And I told our guys, hey, 15 seeds have beaten 1 seeds before, so certainly our guys got to be ready for that.
You can tell the eye test. You can tell the difference between a 15 seed and a 16 seed.
I can tell you that I think this is a good basketball team that could have success in just about. I don't want to say win any league. I'm not going to say that, but because. With teams like that, even the Northern Iowa or Bucknell or Bradley was the exception because they had a 7-footer. They're playing with undersized guys, but they're fast. They're fast and they're well coached and they really guard. And their defensive stats are a lot better than ours. So we know we got to play well.